energy did you feel from everybody just getting the first practice out of the way?
It's always super exciting on the first day. Everybody's ready to get out there. You really figure out what your team is going to be on day 14. Day 13. When everybody's body hurts, everybody's tired, sleep deprived. That's when you really figure out who you got.
What's kind of the most important about day one? What's some of the biggest things that you're looking to learn or see in day one?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that you can see is just kind of what the energy that people are truly going to bring. If they really care about this, or they're just happy to wear the jersey. So I think that's the biggest thing, just seeing the care factor.
There were plenty of new faces across the defense. Has anyone really stood out to you, whether it's a guy who came in spring or a guy who came in summer?
Yeah, just in my position group, Amarian and Fobbs they're awesome. They're great football players, but they're great dudes too. They've been a great culture fit, and we're super, super lucky to have them.
They kind of bring different play styles too, right?
Yes, sir, for sure. But they're both awesome. Can't praise them enough.
Higher expectations. How do you deal with that? Do you tune it out? How do you deal with that part of it?
I think going back to what I said earlier, you attack every day the same. It's Coach Aranda always talks about pound the rock. You don't know which hit of the rock's going to break it. So I think just approach it every day the same.
What's different about this defensive unit compared to last year?
That's tough to say. I think it's still early on, but everybody just cares so much. Everybody's been putting extra in. We've probably had more guys just throughout this summer and just overall just up here doing extra, as much as they can. So that's been really cool to see.
Have any of the freshmen stood out to you, Cameron and Caleb, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think they're going to be great players. There's a lot to a college defense for sure. So just learning from. They got great guys to learn from, like KT, and Kylan Reed. Like those guys know what's going on. So they got good people to look after.
With the offense bringing so many guys back, how hard can they push you in practice? And do you feel like is there any pressure on y'all to kind of live up to that?
Oh, absolutely. You can ask anybody. They were the stars of our team last year. So like, what are we gonna do about it? We're gonna let that stay the same, or we're gonna match their energy. So.
With fall practice beginning, is the locker room kind of counting down the days to week one against Auburn?
Yeah, I think so a little bit. You're always in fall camp. You're looking forward to playing your real first opponent. You play against each other so much. But really, I think just attacking each and every day, improving every single day. That's the best thing we can do right now.
Anything else for Kyler?
Any of these people from out of state adjust to the Texas heat yet?
They're getting there. I think today was a good start. But no, it was good. It's good.
So he was just talking about guys that get preseason accolades. You've had a few of those. Does it motivate you? Do you just put that behind you? Do you not listen to all that stuff, that kind of thing?
I would say a little bit of both. Obviously, it's a little bit motivation. People are just starting to recognize kind of what I kind of knew all along, kind of that belief in myself, really just shown throughout my entire journey. But at the same time, I like to just kind of put it to the side, and really just get back to work and just kind of stack and grind and get better with my brothers, really all throughout fall camp and then going to the rest of the season.
Day one, this is kind of your last day one.
Yeah.
What does it feel like? How good does it feel to be back out there?
Oh, no, it feels great. I remember really just going back to last week, whenever we got our little break before fall camp, really just that anticipation just kind of rising like, man, like I'm ready to get back on the field. I'm tired of I was doing a whole bunch of jump rope over the break, just doing that, kind of getting my body ready. But nah, it feels great to really be back out there, throw the football around guys like Sawyer, and then just run around different guys out there. It's been real good.
Preparation change any time in your tenure here, or is it any different this time around?
I would say I've matured for sure. Just knowing what it takes, knowing what fall camp, really the first couple of practices look like, and so really just getting my body ready for that, especially with days like today. I think it was like 100 some odd degrees today, so really just getting that mental, and like I said, just doing jump rope, just running, just doing a whole bunch of extra to really just get my body kind of solidified and kind of built up for camp, because it is really taxing for sure.
First 100-degree day.
Yeah, I know.
Depends on y'all's first practice day. How do you mentally get through that?
Yeah, kind of like I was saying, it's all in the preparation. And then, like I said, this is my fifth one, so I kind of already know what to expect, know what that looks like, and so mentally I was already ready. And like I said, that anticipation was really built up and ready to explode today.
What does it mean to have Ashton back out practicing with y'all and I guess cleared to play with y'all?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Like that's my dog, that's my brother. So getting to see him back out there, do what he loves to do, and just kind of seeing his demeanor just be at an all-time high, just him just smiling and just really getting back to his old form has been awesome to see. And I'm ready to just continue to work with him and continue to just do the little things on the field, off the field, and just be as great as we can as we continue to go through fall camp.
Back at media days, there was a good amount of talk about y'all's hunger through the off season. How do you see that translate out onto the field today?
Yeah, no, for sure. Guys were flying around. Guys were eager, but guys were being smart as well. I think that was really cool to see. Coach Aranda was really hitting on it, like, hey, guys, like, we got to protect each other at the end of the day. We need to have everyone out there make it through the season because it is a long, grueling season, and for where we want to get to, we're going to have everybody. So seeing guys fly around but be safe and be smart was really cool to see. So it was really exciting.
Obviously, fifth season, and I mean not just yourself, but the guys who are going into maybe their last season here. What's that sense of urgency from you guys, like knowing that you had a special season last year and hoping to build on it?
Yeah, no, the sense of urgency is obviously going to be there. Guys are hungry. Guys are ready. Someone I compete against really every day is Tevin. We both came in with each other, so kind of just seeing us kind of grow together and constantly kind of feed off each other and get better is really cool to see. And that's just one example. You got guys like LeVar. He's going to have another impactful role coming on the defensive side. And so I'm really just excited to see those guys kind of take that next step and just continue to go and realize really what's ahead of us for sure.
Is there a next step that Sawyer can take? He was so good last year. Is there still another step that he can take?
I would just say, just being him and just being consistent. That's the main thing. As long as he plays to the best of his ability, everything will work out for itself.
What are kind of some of the biggest things, I guess, from day one of fall camp, like now, until final practice of camp? What are some of the biggest things y'all are hoping to nail down?
Yeah, I would just say for receivers, our main focus would just be details. Continue to be more polished as we go along. Kind of as we go through fall camp, usually start off, I guess, a little bit rougher. But as we continue to go, it just gets more and more sharp, and just continue to kind of build off of that. The word that we have for our offense this year is being precise, and so that's kind of like the next step for our offense is not just being satisfied, but being precise, being hungry to get the exact mark, exact this. So that's kind of the next step for us.
When you explain the energy and the emotions out there today?
Yeah, no, for sure. Guys were fired up. Guys were yelling. Guys were moving around. People were hot, but it was good to be out there and just, like I said, flying around. So guys were definitely excited. So definitely just going to continue this energy, not only on day one. Everybody's excited on day one. All teams around the country are excited on day one, but it's really about day 7, day 12. What are you going to do then? So continue to maintain that energy and just kind of keep pushing guys along.
When we were able to be out there earlier, we heard Coach Baker kind of mention how there's a lot of guys in your room now, and so maybe there's not a lot of room to make too many mistakes and whatnot. What's that like? How important is each rep for y'all with a lot of guys in the room these days?
Yeah, I would just say really just taking advantage of your reps. That's the main thing that Coach Bake really hit on. Even before we got out here, it was kind of like you heard, like we have a whole bunch of talent, whole bunch of bodies in the room. So every time you get a chance to make a play, make the play. Every time you get a chance to be perfect. So it's really a test to just kind of push yourself, but still be comfortable. Still remember, like, you're here for a reason. You have the ability. So really just showing off that ability is the main thing.
Ball brotherhood battle. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, so ball, I mean, that's why we're here. We're here to play football. We're here to bring a Big 12 championship to Baylor. Brotherhood, that's obviously, you know what I'm saying, guys next to you, guys on the opposite side, getting to know them, their story, more than just, hey, hi, bye. Really just getting to know your brother and really what he's been through, because the closer you get, the more you care and the more you really want to play for them. And then battle is, I mean, each and every day is going to be a battle. This is a physical contact, violent sport, so you can't just come out here lollygag and expect to just kind of make it. You want to attack it and get yourself better, but also the man across from you better. So that's what that means to me.
Obviously, super unique situation for you walking on to now. I guess how much of that walk-on mentality do you keep even in year 5? Kind of how do you use that?
Yeah, no, I definitely continue to have it. I was just talking with a receiver. He just got here. He's a walker. His name's Brody. So I was just kind of talking with him. He's like, "Oh shoot, you're a walker." I was like, "Yeah, bro." But just really just he something that hit me is that like he was like, "Man, that just gives me confidence. That gives me hope." So I'm like, "Man, really just remembering those words and just being like, man, like remember where I came from. Remember looking up to guys like Taekwon and Drew and RJ and all those guys and being like, man, I want to be that dude. I want to be on that next kind of stage as the guy for the receivers." So kind of where I am now, I'm really excited. I'm really blessed to be in this position and just continue to improve each and every day is kind of my main focus and doing whatever it takes to win.
I guess of those 5 first days of practice you've had now, how does this one compare to the other 4? Is there different expectations for you and the team?
You said 5 first days of practice?
Yeah, for at Baylor.
Oh.
Since this is your 5th.
I got
day,
you.
you know what I mean?
I got you. I see what you're saying. How does it compare? I was like 5 first days. That's a tough question. I don't know. I would say honestly, the energy was really about the same. Guys are, like I said, obviously going to be excited day one. But I would just say the format was a little bit different. So seeing guys protected, seeing guys taking care of each other, that was the main thing for me.
We apologize.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. I just had to think about that one for sure.
You never know
You're
what you're
good.
gonna
He's
get.
still learning.
Yeah, can't put me anywhere.
Thank you.
Awesome. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.